What's up, fellow lords of gaming, and welcome back to the channel. We're jumping with some Black Desert Online content, taking a look at the update details for May 15th. All right, guys, without further ado, let's jump right into this. So there's not a whole lot in terms of events or changes, to be truthful, about what's going down. So let's take a look at the things that are happening as of now, because they basically gave us some eluding stuff. Number one, we do have a new festival Black Spirit adventure board. Let me show you that right now. Essentially, you know, it's my personalized Black Spirit board and has a couple of different rewards on here, so you can see the Cron Stones times 500, the Advice of Vox plus 200, the Thankful Premium Alpha Box, and up to 7,000 Cron Stones. So you'll get 100 Cron Stones times 6 from the board fields, plus generous completion rewards is basically what it's saying. We all know how this one works. You're going to collect some dice through challenges and events, and you can play missions as well. You'll get those dice, use them on a board, make your way around, get your standard completion. You can see here 50 for your standard completion, and then total completion rewards are going to look like this, where you're going to get magical elixir boxes, resplendent storage boxes, endless journey boxes, Cron Stones times 500, Thankful Premium Alpha boxes, and Advice of Vox plus 200. So make sure that you're logging in, because you're going to have these quests that you have to do from now until June 4th, where essentially you're going to have to talk to the Black Spirit, and then you can defeat 2,000 monsters, gather fairy breath, or catch yellow grade fish. That's it, pretty much times 50, and you'll get dice included in it as the festival dice box. That's it. So you can also claim the rewards you want with guaranteed dice, and these are going to earn festival dice every day via the challenge. So all you have to do is play for 30, 60, 90, and 120 minutes, as I said, to unlock these dice, and you're pretty good to go. There's also going to be the loyalty silver event items. Get a festival dice box for just 530 silver, so make sure you jump inside the loyalty section and get those. And once you unlock those, you're going to get a festival dice. Don't forget the special login rewards. You're going to get special dice from those as well, and then there's going to be a bonus 530% scroll purchase limit reset for 530 silver as well. So check out all the spaces that's on there. Essentially what you're trying to go for is obviously the Cron Stones. So check out that event. It's currently going on inside the game. Now, there was another event that's basically was announced, but it's special coming soon type stuff. So let's take a look at that real quick. So number one, we've got the coming soon special festival login rewards. This is going to start next week on the 23rd and run through June 11th. So they announced it this week, but it's really not there yet. So essentially you're going to log in for 7 days, and you're going to get a value pack, a resplendent storage box, some festival dice boxes, the Advice of Vox, of another special dice box, and resplendent journey box, and then the festival dice box again. So this will start next week, May 23rd. Why I didn't start this week, I would love to know, but next week. Along with this, we have the event for the Howling Dead. This is really more of a continuation, I suppose. 100% chance for the box of the Howling Dead from your Dark Rift bosses. So make sure you're going to fight that person and those people rather, and go get your box of Howling Deads. You know, it's free items for you anyway, so might as well go do those. Don't forget about these event items. We talked about this in a previous update, because this is more or less a continuation. One thing I do want to point out to you guys as well is that we are celebrating the 10th anniversary of Black Desert, and with that they are releasing the Black Desert 10th anniversary vinyl. So you love the music, you love the soundtrack, you can pre-order the Black Desert and Black Screen record for the 10th anniversary album. It actually looks pretty decent and pretty cool. I don't have a vinyl player, but you know, if you do, then you know, music sounds really good on vinyl. So without further ado, let's jump into the update details, so that way you guys can get a fresh look at some of the changes that's being made to the game for May 15th. Now, not a whole lot, if I'm being perfectly honest, but let's take a look nonetheless. So we've got changes to the Tamer, Striker, Sage, and Corsair classes. Let's take a look at what they're doing to our Striker. Ferocious Assault, they increase the travel distance of the first jump motion, they increase the falling speed while airborne when using the skill from high terrain, and they change your character to rotate smoothly according to the camera's direction while airborne, rotating your character when using the skill from high terrain. Change the first jump motion to no longer be affected by jump height increase effects. Cool. And then the Sage, they changed the combo into bolt after the attack ends for impaling flash. They fixed the issue where the character would abnormally move comboing into bolt. I think the biggest change right here is they changed the accuracy for the Tamer overall, so you can see that they removed all accuracy rate 6% for 10 seconds, and after that they added it, so you can see here it's like from 16.5 to 22.5% upward claw, celestial bow staff training, and sky reach. So those 3 skills will be affected by that. And then you can see the Corsair, they had a little down smash remove animation from that thing. So we got some class changes as well, but nonetheless nothing. Next up, we got some little additions to quality of life improvements for training and hunting. So you can see here they improved so that you can now reload while sprinting. They improved so that while pressing Q while moving will change your stance to crouching or standing. And then you can see here the reload for normal, and then the reload after rolling has been changed as well. Training, they improved the effects when following situations during the taming minigame. So winning close to a horse during a minigame, winning standby after training, after taming, and moving after decreased instances. So here, the biggest one that always, you know, kind of like lured me away from doing taming or animal husbandry is essentially this, like, you know, the having to take the horse back. They basically made it more quickly, so the horse will instantly teleport to your adventurer. So they did make a change to the weekly fishing contest, which affected me really this week, and the previously weekend fish contest ended on Sunday at every night before. So, and they were worried about AFK fishers missing out their results and stuff like that. There was one week where I couldn't even collect my results, if I'm being perfectly honest. And then the weekly fishing contest now, they're changing it so it does not take place on Sundays. The weekly are determined based on records from Monday through Saturday now, and the rewards are available from Sunday and are viewable, you know, till Mondays when the contests start. So they fixed the contest rule in the window accordingly. The Carrack auto fishing, they added a function that allows Carrack sailors to automatically discard fish below a specified grade. This function works regardless of your fishing levels. This is a really good one because sometimes you don't want those green and white ones, and this will allow you to just stay out there a little bit longer and collect some of those blue and golds, and net you probably some pretty better rewards in terms of inventory management and so forth. They reset accumulated recommendations and track groups with today's regular maintenance. And then here you can say they changed the required amount of ingredients needed to craft Imperial Alchemy boxes. The required amount of heavy duty packaging cord and blackstone powder, which are used for mass packaging, remains the same, but you can look at those beneath. So you see like elixir of death, originally it was 9, now it's 6, so you know, a lot less in terms of the items that you have to do. They also have this change for the craft Imperial Delicious boxes. They've been reduced as well in terms of weight, so you can see like a bottle of river water, before it was 1.25, now it's just 0.2. So a lot of changes there in terms of the weight, so you know, good enough for you to carry around. They changed pearl boxes to be family bound instead of character bound, and then they changed certain pearl equipment that were stored in the general inventory to now be stored in the pearl inventory. So you can see like your Lar Arsene Champrons, those, and your Karlsteins, things like that, those are now stored in your pearl inventory. Thank the heavens for this. Leave my main inventory alone. They changed the following items to be storable in the family inventory as well. So your Elise Magical Elixir, Food Guards Magical Elixir, and the Old Moon Miracle Mix have been changed. So those can be carried now inside your family items. They improved the item description to clearly indicate the crafting material for Imperial Delivery Medicine boxes and cooking boxes, and they changed the following fish to be usable as ingredients in cooking. Good items overall there. We've got some different changes to Marnie's research and some quest knowledge changes as well in terms of the rewards that are going to be received. You can take a look at those beneath, but overall it's just like a rewards change, so it's like streamlining the way it is. Training, they've added training bonuses and quests and just kind of like changed out the way some of the training quests and the rewards that you're going to get for those are. So the objectives, so that's pretty decent in and of itself as well. They also had some, as normal, NPC background and sound changes, and then we got finally some node and conquest workshop style changes as well. So you can see here, to honor the strategic significance of the gate in Conquest War, we removed the rule that granted extra defense time whenever a gate was destroyed. Defense time is now fixed at 2 hours, and to reinforce its role as the first line of the defense, we've increased the maximum durability of both the outer and inner gates across all territories. Next, just like in Node War, we've adjusted the balance of breaking down command posts and annex buildings by territory, and rewards will now scale up with each tier. So this is good information as well. I think these are always changes that people are looking to keep the PvP nature of Conquest and Node War alive, and I don't blame them in the slightest. It kind of generates people inside there. You can see that they've changed, made a lot of, you know, quality of life changes over this update, but overall not a whole lot in terms of the depth of these updates and some of the rewards that we're getting. We're in a little bit of a lull. That's essentially what it is. Hopefully things will pick back up in June. We'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the patch updates. Until next time, guys, like and subscribe, and make sure you comment in the comments below. Join me over on Twitch as well if you want to see me stream some Black Desert Online, Dragon's Dogma, Marvel Rivals, or any of the litany of games that I'm playing. Come on, stop on by. Until next time, guys, peace.